So, trivia for this movie, John McTiernan passed on directing this film because he reportedly felt it was too similar to the movie Die Hard, which he directed. Rennie Harlin and Quentin Tarantino were offered the chance to direct this film but turned it down. Tarantino later named the film as one of his 20 favorite films since 1992. Michael Bay desperately wanted to make this his feature-length directorial debut, but because his only major experience at the time was in commercials and music videos, they elected not to roll the dice by choosing him to direct. 10 buses were used in the making of the film. Each one had 2 steering wheels, one for Sandra Bullock and the other for the stunt driver, who was more often than not located on the roof of the bus. For the bus jump sequence, a ramp was built. The bus started from about 1 mile back and accelerated toward the ramp, but by the time it hit the ramp, it reached a speed of 61 miles per hour. It traveled 109 feet, and its front wheels reached an altitude of 20 feet off the ground, which was higher than anyone on set had anticipated. Because of this, the cameras were not placed correctly, and the top front part of the bus goes out of frame when the bus reaches the maximum point of the jump. The film literally ran out of money before it was completed. When the film was first previewed for an audience, the subway scenes were animated storyboards. The audience loved them all so much that the studio came up with the funds to shoot the scenes properly. The film's ending was actually inspired by the 1976 film Silver Streak, apparently. I've never seen it. I think Gene Wilder is in it. Joss Whedon was brought in a week prior to the start of production on the film to do rewrites and improve the dialogue. Through a series of talk show appearances, Sandra Bullock and Keanu Reeves revealed that both of them had developed crushes on each other during filming but never acted on them, which is kind of heartbreaking. So that bit I mentioned at the beginning of the episode about Paramount turning this down because they didn't think the audience would like being on a bus the whole time is true, but what I didn't mention is that after they turned it down, the movie was rewritten to include the elevator scenes at the beginning and the train scenes at the end, and then 20th Century Fox signed on to make the movie. So basically, it was just a movie on a bus the whole time, and it needs those beginning and end parts to kind of give you a little break, to be fair.